strong god of Earth?
Yes, ma'am. What happened to this place?
A new power threatens to destroy our city.
That don't look like a fair fight. You are ugly, but you are beautiful. You will fight for us! Get on. We did not cause this, but this very night, we will end it! I was too late once. I won't be again.
Welcome to another iRock challenge game. In this game, I'm going to play as a 200% handicap, and I'm playing against 5 extreme AI without any handicap at all. We're all going to be in Dark Age, so this is a forever Dark Age game, and it will be lots of militia. The population cap is 500, so let's get into the action. Looks like my first target is going to be the Incas. Alright, so obviously one of the main obstacles to victory here is to get inside the enemy gates. And the more efficient way would be to delete my TC and shoot down the enemy TC with my own, but we can't do that in this match because we are on sudden death, so only one TC is allowed, and there's no rebuilding of TCs. Once your TC falls, it's GG. There we go. GG for the Incas. And unfortunately, the gate closed there because of that one enemy militia, which moved my troops out of the gate, but I have lots more militia. The others will just have to fight their way out. Now I'm going after the Aztecs. And again, I want to get inside the gate and keep it open, but the Aztecs have quite a sizable army, so I found the best thing to do is back away, allow yourself to get a decent fight in so you can use your numbers. And once you've destroyed the enemy army, then get inside the gate. Fighting in the gate would take a long time and would be also inefficient. So I'm going to hold this gate open, and my other forces have just broken out of the Inca base, and it looks like they are headed over towards the Ethiopians in the northwest. And the Ethiopians have 70 militia. I only have 65 in this territory, so it looks like they'll probably win this fight. And yes, I have been beaten, but I'm sending all my reinforcements here, as you can see. As these troops come in, I will have the ascendancy, and yes, I have eliminated the Aztecs, and it's taking a while, but now I have the upper hand. Okay, the Ethiopians are down to only 8 militia, and I've got 72 at their gates. I also have their gate open, so it's time to make a dive, and my troops have broken out of the Aztec base, and they are all headed this way. I want to make sure that I get this kill and reduce it to a 2v1. And the Ethiopians are almost dead. we go, GG. And I'm already starting to amass forces to go and attack the melee in the northeast. So let's assess the situation. I have 9 barracks, pumping out militia. I have over 300 militia. 100 bills, over 300 militia. And meanwhile, I'm already taking my forces from the Ethiopian base to go and attack the Hindustanis as well. So let's slow this down. Hindustanis have 180 militia in the area. I only have just under 60. And we can see that it's a similar situation with the Malay. They have just under 180 militia and I have just over 100. So I'm realizing that these fights are not going to go my way. And as you can see already, my militia are getting totally overwhelmed against the Hindustanis. So I'm going to focus on the Malay, where it's a lot closer, up at 70. They've got 147. And I'm pumping out my reinforcements over here to this battle, trying to hold the line, trying to hold this shield wall. It's starting to collapse. So it might be best to back away, but I decide to commit. Now 60 to 126. I need to whittle down their force and try to take them out of the match. And with these reinforcements much closer, 114 to 90. And more are on the way. My production is good. It's far outstripping the melee production. Even though I'm slightly outnumbered here, these reinforcements should arrive on time. But it looks like I've decided just to give up that battle and make sure that I mass. I wasn't sure of their numbers. As you can see, I have weakened the melee with this constant fighting. They don't have the numbers to withstand. Make some more production buildings in my base. And I've expanded inside of the Inca base. Now I'm going to try to get some production buildings up inside the Inca base as well. And here's my army, 129, more than enough to take out the Malay. They do have in total 83 militia, but only 33 are out in this vanguard of forces. And wow, the Hindustanis are going to attack my base inside of the old Inca base, and I'm not prepared for this. Looks like I'm going to lose these bills. But while the Hindustanis are occupied attacking me, I'm massing to take the Malay out. So I do start producing to try to defend this, but then I realise this is just too much. And I have to give up these forces. But now I'm moving out with 170 militia. And as the Hindustanis sack my old base, that'll keep them busy for a few minutes. And now the final battle with the Malay begins. $200 against 115. This time I have the numbers. Their shield wall is completely broken and their forces are surrounded. Time to go in for the kill. And thank you very much. They opened the doors. Meanwhile, back at my base, Hindustanis have finished sacking my expansion, and they're sending 120 militia my way, so all these reinforcements are going to have to defend my base. But this will be good for me, as it will help me to whittle down the Hindustanis. It looks like my shield wall is holding okay, and I'm now starting to make a dive on the Malay TC. And I also had the numerical supremacy in this war against the Hindustanis. So this fight is going very well. Meanwhile, churning some more numbers inside of the Malay base. I think I was a bit worried about what was happening over here with the Hindustanis, so I wasn't ready to make a full commitment to take down the Malay base, and some of my soldiers hadn't moved in. But now that I've won that victory, I can send all my militia to take down the Malay TC. Some more Hindustani troops coming in, but I'm just content to defend my base and take out the Malay at this stage. Here we go, the Malay fall, and now it's a 1v1. And I outnumber the enemy by 3 to 1. And look at this beautiful force. Nearly 200 militia. And I'm going to have a bit of fun. Time to take out my greatest enemy. And I outnumber them 3 to 2. And I'm totally outflanking their shield wall. Look at that. They've broken, they're in total disarray, and I have an absolute horde of militia taking out their production buildings even while I outnumber them in the fight. And look how fast these barracks are falling to my massive army. And as there's nothing left to destroy, I'll soon make a dive for the TC of my final enemy, the Hindustanis. And look at that, over 400 militia there for a moment, and my production is keeping me at that number. Here we go, and GG. And let's have a look at the stats. Military KD, about as you expect with militia wars. Good KD for me, just over 1. Kills, almost 1500. Losses, 1364. Economy, and because I was having a 200% handicap, you can see that I outstripped my opponents. And it was a fairly even fight. The enemy produced almost as many militia as I did. As you can see, it'd be quite challenging to take on another opponent, but I might give that a go. And there we go. About this point, I started to gain total military ascendancy, and from then on, it's just a matter of taking out the Malay, and once I was able to do that, it was a 1v1. But until that point, the game was in the balance a little bit here. Hindustani started to push, and the Malay were quite difficult to whittle down the numbers while I was defending at home. But I was able to do that, and it was GG at that point. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.